My name's Sophia. I'm 34, and I used to believe I had life under control. I had a thriving career, a stunning home, and a husband who, superficially, appeared flawless. But in the end, none of it held meaning. It wasn't about the property, the job, or even the people around me. It was about the lengths I'd go to for what I believed was my due. I met Liam when I was 26. He was captivating, self-assured, and effortlessly engaging. At first, it seemed I'd finally found someone who genuinely understood me. He never pressured me to change. For the initial years, we were content. He had flaws, but so did I. Gradually, though, I grew discontent. The spark faded. Liam was unfailingly relaxed, never ambitious, never challenging me. At first, I didn't notice, but bitterness crept in. I felt burdened, overseeing every decision, every duty. He seemed indifferent, and I always compensated. I craved more passion, someone who'd make me feel electrified, not just at ease. Then came the quarrels. They began minor but escalated. Every dispute with Liam concluded the same. He'd stay silent, refusing to engage, while I grew more furious. His lack of resistance made me feel victorious, but left me hollow. I longed for him to confront me, but he never did. Then, one evening, everything shifted. Mid-argument, I can't recall why it started, something inside me shattered. I raged at his apathy, his emotional absence. Blinded by anger, I shrieked, "You don't love me. You're spineless, feeble. You never fight." The moment I said it, I saw a new expression in his eyes, not fury or sorrow, but surrender. He didn't react, just froze in the doorway, gazing at me. Then, in my blind fury, I lied. "You struck me. You drive me to madness, then raise your hand." I was horrified. I'd never been harmed, but I needed to escape so badly. I uttered the irreversible. Liam simply stared at me, his face pale as ash. He didn't utter a word. Without a sound, he turned and walked out, leaving me alone in the suffocating silence. No shouting, no debate, no pleas, just a hollow echo of his footsteps. I remained seated, my pulse hammering, convinced I'd triumphed. At last, the upper hand was mine. The divorce would be mine. The house, the money, the sympathy, all of it. I'd paint him as the villain and emerge unscathed. For the first time in ages, I felt untouchable. But I didn't yet grasp the disaster I'd unleashed. By morning, Liam had vanished. He'd packed his things and disappeared. Weeks passed without a word. I pushed ahead with the divorce, orchestrating every detail. My lawyer acted swiftly when I recounted the incident. It was all falling into place. Liam wasn't contesting, wasn't even present. Then the blow landed. A formal notice arrived from the police. Liam had reported me for defamation and filing a false accusation. According to the letter, he'd been stunned when I accused him of violence. He'd gone to the authorities to prove his innocence, and now they were probing my lies. At first, I laughed it off. This can't be real. But reality sank in like a knife. This was no power play. This was the law. With one reckless lie, I'd torch my future. I pretended it away, clinging to denial. But the subpoenas piled up. Court dates, whispers, public shame. My world crumbled. I told myself, no one knows the truth. But the facts were inescapable. I'd fabricated a crime. I'd wrecked Liam's reputation, and now my own was in ashes. The verdict was merciless. A criminal conviction for false reporting. The judge showed no pity. The evidence was irrefutable. Guilty. My career, my standing, my self-respect, gone. I'd switched roles overnight, from the wronged wife to the felon. I got the divorce, but it tasted like poison. I'd believed I was outsmarting him. Instead, I'd outsmarted myself. Now, in this cold silence, I see the ugly truth. The win I craved wasn't worth the wreckage. That lie, spun to escape, to feel powerful, devoured me whole. And the bitter irony? I'm the one who swung the bat.